Okay, so now, not only now the reason why they burnt her is for sleeping with Master's son, and do you see how these people don't play? I'd rather kill you than let you be with a nigga. Shot his own son. This is how they feel. This is, but look what is on Netflix television. And I know what y'all thinking. Well, some of y'all anyway. It gets worse. Like, a lot. Now, check this out. Then now they're gonna break it down. They're gonna even show you. They're gonna show you. Now, she a slave in slave quarters. And she getting letters from Master Son. Now listen to the music they playing. Forget that this is slavery. Look at her. She come out looking happy, beautiful, smiling. All this gonna make sense in a minute. All right. Yes. They're probably wearing world's most horrible movie kits for that trash. But either way it goes, and now check this out. Now you see her people come out, they on business. But okay, man. Now I got one more thing I want y'all to see, and then this gonna take the cake. This gonna sum it all up. Now, hold on. Let me get y'all this right here. Where's the okay? Now check this one out right here. Okay, now y'all see that? This the part that to me was the most disturbing. So let me get this straight. You a slave who get burned alive for sleeping with one of the slave master's son. You meet some devil, Lucifer, whoever. I mean, we're gonna get to who he could potentially be. I got a lot of thoughts on that, but for the sake of this part of the discussion, this dude give you one wish. You don't want to end oppression. You don't want to bring an end to slavery. You don't even want to free your family that is probably traumatized that you got burnt alive. Your one wish is to bring back to life the dead white dude that got you burned alive in the first place. Are we serious right now, people? I mean, like, she did one wish, and you're a slave. If you were to bring him back to life, you probably would still be a slave. Man, I said this right here, take the cake. But now, let's break this thing down and let's pull it apart. Let's see what are they really on. Let's go back to the cover picture. Okay. Let's go back to the cover picture right here. No, that ain't it. I said the cover picture, huh? Oh, this the one right here. Okay, my fault. Okay, here we go right there. Always a witch. Now, you got to pay attention. Now, you see, what's the first thing we see? You see her up front, two guys on the back. What are they doing? That's the pyramid. Okay, they're forming the pyramid. They got her up front, and they got the little worldly thing around her. Now, it's crazy the title in the first place. Always a witch. A slave. Always going to be a witch. Even if you die, you're a witch. But either way it go. Okay, so why they do this? Excuse me. What they're doing right now is representing feminine energy, which is what this entire era is about. Pushing forward feminine energy. Especially when you're dealing with melanated people. They do not want any masculine energy if you're melanated. So they're promoting feminine energy in general, but definitely the melanated people. Now, the swirly, they're trying to give you the impression that that is magic. That is a DNA strand. Look, pull it up right here. As you can see, that's a DNA strand. Why they do this? As I just told you, they're representing feminine energy. Now, here's another thing. Look how seductive she looks. But look at the face. Now, check this out. Check this one out right here. We got bow. Now, you see her with the red mist across the bottom, coming out of the water with everything behind, with the whole city and everything behind her. Why they do this? Understand, that's why we call it hidden in plain sight. But they don't do anything just to be doing it. So why did they make sure we see this image? Aphrodite, Rome, think Rome. Okay, now, we sticking with the theme of Rome. We got the Super Bowls. We got the days of the week. We got the religion. I'm going to keep pointing the back of the dollar. We got Rome all over the place. Now, Aphrodite, okay, let's pull it up. And Aphrodite is the goddess of sex and seduction. And she also comes from the water. So they put the feminine energy on the front with the DNA cell around it to represent feminine energy. Then they put them in a pyramid. That's esoteric. You see pyramids everywhere on the back of the dollar. More stolen Egyptian concepts, but we'll get into that at a later date, what that's all about. Now, the other thing is this. Aphrodite is also Venus. Also another sex goddess, goddess of love. This is Greek mythology come to life. Greek mythology and the Bible go hand in hand. You think there's separation, but there isn't. I tell you all the time, everything's connected. There is no such thing as separation. That's why I did separative thinking. All is one. Once you understand that, things will start to open up for you. I tell you, this is the matrix. It's all illusionary. Your mind is the only thing that can get you out of here, nothing else. None of what you think is important. It's your mind that's going to help you up out of here. Because your mind can unlock the key to the other real things that are necessary to get you out of this space and time. But go back, revisit some of the things we talked about. I made it short so you guys could really just hone in on the information. I want to be talking to you all morning or whenever you decide to listen to this. But just think. They put it in your face all the time. That's why it's hidden in plain sight. And we're going to revisit a lot of these things, especially the time thing. I'm going to do a whole one on time. It may not be my next one because we're going to get back to that perception part 2 after this. But definitely just think about it. Keep it in mind. Pay attention. Stay woke. Otherwise, programs like that trash that we just seen, they're going to keep on coming with that. Remember, it's always something going on. They never do nothing for nothing. There's a method to the madness, baby. Knowledge is the only real power. Truth is the only true currency. I love y'all.